In this video, I'm going to show you the combination techniques of Tai Chi cane, level 2.4. Our first combination is going to be Li Jia, which is roll back and poke. So you notice in the technique, the roll back, I'll have my supplemental hand at the 2/3 point on the weapon shaft in order to strengthen the block. And now we'll turn around and do it on the other side. There we go. Notice in this technique that as he punches, I intercept and stick with his arm. And even as I deliver the jab, the poke, I still keep the stick and seal on his arm. Okay, this technique is going to be Yun Zhan, which will look like this. Cloud block, Yun, and Zhan, horizontal strike. In this technique, I'm going to use the supplemental hand bracing the weapon wrist in outward pushing palm on the Yun and inward pulling palm on the Zhan. The next technique is Mo Zhan, which is smear, Mo, and Zhan, horizontal strike. It will look like this, Mo, Zhan. So Mo differs from Yun in that Mo is flat and two-dimensional, smear, whereas Yun, the cloud block, is three-dimensional. Mo, Zhan. And from the other side. Notice for this technique, I'm also using supplemental hand on the weapon wrist in outward pushing palm to strengthen the Mo and inward pulling palm to strengthen the Zhan. The next combination technique we're going to show you is Pan Tuo Kan, which is Zhou, lift around the head, Fen, separate arm, and Do, vertical chop. Like so. Now, as he attacks, I want to take advantage of the cane's length and to increase the distance between his knife attack and my torso by stepping back. I'll still be able to strike with the end of the shaft, but by increasing the distance, I gain a margin of safety. So let us try to show you this now in slow motion. Notice a very important feature here is I intercept and pluck this hand with the knife so that I try to immobilize the knife and control the arm with the knife. I'm also, when I pluck here, I'm going to pull, try to upset the attacker's root. So he feels himself falling forward. That's going to scatter his mind, and he's going to think about trying to regain his balance while I am attacking him with the horizontal or the vertical chop. Depending on the distance, in addition to Do, the vertical chop, I could use Ji, handle technique. The next technique is Pan Tuo Kan, which is right around the head, separate or block out with Fen, and Kan is diagonal chop. Okay. From the side, it will look like this. once again. Jie, intercept, Fan, separate the hand, and Zhan, horizontal strike. Excuse me. I will block the punch with Jie. I will Fan and hold his wrist out this way, and then I will do horizontal strike like so. I could also use handle technique, Qi, and strike here. With this supplemental hand now on his wrist, I can pull and pluck Jie LIao, again to try to disrupt his balance so that his mind will be scattered and he'll be thinking about regaining his balance instead of how to block this strike. The next technique is Jie Tuo. That's intercept and lifting block. So intercept and then lifting block. Okay. The next technique is Jie Tui. Jie, the intercepting block, and Tui, push. So Tui can be horizontal, slanted, or vertical.
The following techniques are included in Tai Chi Cane mainly as preparation for training with the bladed weapons, saber, and sword.
The next technique is going to be Yun Sao. Yun Sao. So that's cloud block and then strike to the lower body. So that will look like this. And so now, if you are attacked with long staff or spear, long weapon, you can use this technique to close the distance after you have deflected the long weapon and strike at the opponent's lower leg or knee. Let's do that one more time. The next technique is Gua Jia. Gua is hooking block, and Jia is poke. So from the side, it will look like this. Gua Jia. Again, this works well against long weapons. So if someone were to attack you low with a stab of spear or long staff, you could use Gua Jia. The next technique is Ger Do. So Ger is slanted block with 45-degree angle with the cane shaft. And it can be done palm facing out or palm facing in. Ger Do. So if someone comes towards you with a short weapon, cane, billy club, baseball bat, the weapon will slide off the slanted block of Ger, leaving you with an opening to do Do, the vertical chunk down. One more time. The next technique is Jie LIao. So that is Jie intercept and Liao uppercut, or Jie LIao. So again, if you are attacked by a long weapon, it would look like this.